to another episode of RosenGold, and I'm your host, Black King Sebastian, and this is my marvelous co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello, everyone.
Let's get into these hot topics. Lay it on me.
So let's start out with the Girls Trip cast. So basically, they were on the Red Table Talk, plus Queen Latifah was pressing her hair just for the video call. What do you have to say about this, Black King Sebastian? Her hair was basically just frizzed out because she pressed her hair on the call.
Queen Latifah, your hair is messed up, first of all. But speaking about the cast, you know, Miss Queen Latifah, the Jada Pinkerton, and all of the other cast members. We haven't watched the movie, but once I watch it, I'll give you guys a review or an opinion on it. But Jada, that's for you. And we got the vapors for you. And we know that your mileage is high, but it's still low. Because you could still be in the Playboy magazine, Playboy International. We could still make you look fine. Moving on.
So, rapper Future's girlfriend, Lori Harvey, scorches during home quarantine. Apparently, she's still having her fans watering their mouths because of how attractive she is, because of the photos that she's been posting on Instagram recently. What do you think about this?
Future, you're not going to have Lori Harvey for long. She's scandalous, number one. She's out there in the streets, number two. And number three, she's going to get another guy, Future. Because you're just a side nigga. She
probably already has another guy. The amount of times that she posts on Instagram trying to show off her body, you don't even see Future. The only time you ever see Future is to insult her dad.
Or to get street
or
credit.
Or stepdad.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
And Future, I'm gonna give you a bit of advice. First of all, you need to put some color in your hair, because your hair is fucked up. And you need to cut Lori Harvey loose. You need to cut her like cancer, because they're gonna cut you off. Because Steve Harvey is from the streets. And Future, either get a new Future or change your name back to the past, because you're gonna fuck up.
Exactly. You already know Steve Harvey is probably planning with the goons to come and get you done, retired, because your future, like Black King Sebastian is saying, is over. You have no more future. You might as well just go to those people that predict your future to try to figure out a new one.
You have to choose from the Black King's book. You have to say, I'm too good for you, Lori Harvey. And that's all you have to say. Just walk away. Because you know it's either that or you're going to get cut out and maybe beat up by his goons.
Exactly.
Slam on you.
Because Lori Harvey, she's basically using you right now. She's using you just as an excuse just to get out of the house and tell her father, I'm not fucking with you no more. That's the only reason why you're there. You have no other purpose there.
But Future, all we gotta say to you is watch out. Because it can come up on you one day. Moving on.
So, let's go crazy. The Grammys salute to a prince. We'll put in a clip right here.
When we do it, what's it all for? You better leave now before the grim reaper came knocking on your door. Tell me they break us down. Oh, no.
But they painted his face on the big screen. They had all the guitars and all the instruments out there while people were trying to give their salute and their praise to Prince. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
To me, Prince is he's maybe one of the most prolific and marvelous singers, and even an actor, because he had his own movie and even a director. But Prince, you were the best of your time, and you're still the best of today. We love you, Prince. Moving on.
So Jason Momoa jokes about how he's his kid's PE coach while they're in quarantine. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian? I think he's basically just trying to keep them active, trying to keep them fired up while they're sitting at home being lazy during the quarantine.
That's true. Well, he doesn't want his kids sitting around doing nothing, because it's bad for a parent to see their child, seeing their kid just sit on the couch all day. So you know he's going to have them try to do activities or do something inside, even if it's working out or if it's going outside and running or jogging for a few minutes. And you know, Jason Momoa is a bodybuilder himself. So he wants to have his children have his legacy of muscles so he can be built. Moving on.
So Tom Cruise finally opens up about his split with his ex-wife, Katie Holmes. He has recently finally admitted that he played hundreds of roles trying to shade at Katie Holmes and make her realize what she did wrong. First of all, you don't have to go and do roles to try to prove to see if she knows. She knows what she did, and she's not ashamed of it because Jamie Foxx left her, and she was still with Jamie Foxx. What you need to do, Tom Cruise, you need to go in a ring, a boxing ring, with Jamie Foxx and tell him, listen here, nigga, we gonna settle this like men. That's what you should do. And then Justin Bieber, he can sit around on the sidelines and, you know, cheer for whoever he wants.
And Justin Bieber, you need to stop because you know that Tom Cruise will beat you up. You'll be done. And Tom Cruise, if you're trying to throw shade, why don't you do it the right way? But we're not even gonna talk about that sapsucker.
When I leave, you want to keep doing this, but then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So how about you just say it to my face the things you've been saying about me?
Tom Cruise, a word of advice. Number 1, act like you don't give a. Number 2, you need to ditch that Katie Holmes. Number 3, you need to have a harem of girls. You need an Asian girl, a white, a black, an Ethiopian, a hot alien. We don't even care. And you need to break it off. You need to say that I have 100,000 people in line waiting to take your spot, Katie Holmes. Because, you know, do it one time and break it off. And number 4, these quotes from the Black King, the Playboy International. You need to go to yourself to get some out of the litter from the Kardashians and the Jenners. Get yourself Kendall and Kylie and go, let's go. They ride in the back while you ride in the front in your Bentley. That's for you, Tom. Make sure to listen to our advice. And who knows, you might even get Katie Holmes back. But at that point, you won't even give a fuck.
Exactly. You should have, with the second that you saw Katie Holmes with Jamie Foxx, you should have walked up to her and said, you know, I got 10 other girls in line right now trying to get your spot, and 110 girls waiting in line right now to be in your position. And Katie Holmes, while you're at it, get your grill fixed. Because, Katie Holmes, money talks. Money talks, Katie.
That's right, Katie. Moving on.
So, on to our last hot topic, Justice League Dark and The Shining inspired series from Bad Robot set at HBO's Max. Have you ever heard of this show, Black King Sebastian?
This show has been going on for a long time. I don't really know too much about it, but one thing I have to say, I don't know much about it, but hey, I'm glad that they're doing it, because they're putting time into something they love doing. Brad Pitt, if you wanted to be with Jennifer Aniston, you would have already been there years ago. But we know how that turns out. You left her. So
for Angelina Jolie.
Brad Pitt, we know that you just begging to go back to Angelina Jolie. And Angelina, put us in your next Maleficent film. But Brad Pitt, don't be a sucker.
And these Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston running back and forth, and now they've included John Mayer into the madness. But if this keeps going on, back and forth, and the other girl too, the Aaliyah Skarsgård, someone's eventually gonna get shot because this is too much. Okay, so one day he's with Jennifer Aniston just yesterday, and now today he's leaving her and she's going back to her ex. And now tonight they're probably gonna say Brad Pitt's back with Angelina Jolie. We do not know the madness. But these were all of our hot topics. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
And go into our link in the description below for our merch and our music. But Kylie Jenner, that's for you. We'll see you in Hollywood. We out.